No Longer Human by Dazai Osamu. Foreword. I have seen 3 photographs of the man. The first one appears to be from his childhood, around the age of 10. In the picture, he is surrounded by a group of women, probably his sisters, cousins, or other relatives. He is standing near a garden pond, wearing a rough striped hakama, with his head tilted about 30 degrees to the left, giving a grotesque smile. Grotesque? Well, dull people, those who pay no mind to matters of beauty or ugliness, might simply dismiss his expression as unremarkable and offer the perfunctory compliment. What a cute little boy. Even such an insincere compliment might seem somewhat fitting, as there was a hint of conventional cuteness in his smile. However, anyone with even a modicum of training in discerning beauty would immediately murmur, "What an unpleasant child," and might fling the photograph away as if shaking off a caterpillar. Indeed, the more you look at the child's smile, the more unsettling and eerie it becomes. It is not a smile at all. The boy is not smiling in the slightest. Evidence of this can be found in his tightly clenched fists. Humans cannot smile while clenching their fists. It's like a monkey's smile, just a grotesque grimace. Wrinkly little brat, is what comes to mind, a truly peculiar, somewhat repulsive expression that evokes a strange sense of unease. I had never before seen a child with such an odd expression. The second photograph shows a face that has undergone a startling transformation. The boy is now a student, possibly in high school or university, it's not clear. He is strikingly handsome, but again, there is an eerie lack of vitality in his expression. He wears a student uniform, with a white handkerchief peeking from his chest pocket. Sitting cross-legged on a chair, still smiling. This time, the smile is not a monkey's grimace but a fairly skillful smile. Yet, it feels different from a human smile, lacking the weight of blood, the richness of life. It's as light as a feather, or like a blank sheet of paper, and he's smiling. It feels entirely artificial, lacking depth or authenticity. It's more than just pretentious or frivolous. It's unsettling, carrying a faint, ghostly unease. I had never seen such an eerily beautiful youth before. The third photograph is the most bizarre. It's impossible to tell his age. His hair appears slightly gray. He is in a horribly messy room, with 3 spots on the wall clearly crumbling. Sitting in a corner, warming his hands over a small brazier. This time, he is not smiling. There is no expression at all. It's as if he's naturally dead, sitting by the brazier. An incredibly grim and ominous photograph. What's strange is that the face is fairly large in the photo, allowing me to examine its structure closely. The forehead is plain, the wrinkles on the forehead are plain. The eyebrows are plain, the eyes are plain, the nose, mouth, and chin are all plain. This face not only lacks expression but also leaves no impression. It has no distinctive features. If I look at the photo and then close my eyes, I forget the face immediately. I can remember the crumbling wall and the small brazier, but the face of the person in the room vanishes from my memory as if it were shrouded in mist. It's a face that does not make an impact, not even suitable for a caricature. When I open my eyes, there is no joy in recalling, that's what it looked like. In fact, even when looking at the photo again, I cannot remember the face. It simply irritates and makes me want to look away. Even a so-called death mask has some kind of expression or impression. If you attach the neck of a donkey to a human body, you might get a similar feeling, something that chills and repels the viewer for no specific reason. I had never before seen such a peculiar man's face.